What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with a free pick of the Wisconsin versus Montana State college basketball matchup going down Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Wisconsin Badgers and the Montana State Bobcats. And Wisconsin coming in off a win over Holy Cross to start the season, 85-61. But you look at that box score. I mean, this was a game where Holy Cross actually led 23-9 through the first 10 minutes. Actually led at the half by a point as well. And it was just all Wisconsin in the second half. Outscored Holy Cross 50-25 as they pulled away in that one. But it was a little bit alarming for me because Wisconsin just did not look good early on in that game. And, Wisconsin, this was a team that brought back a fair amount of talent from last year's team. But maybe it's a good thing or it's not a good thing that those guys, the main guys that were brought back, Stephen Kroll and Max Klusmet, each only had 7 points in that game. You could look at it as maybe a good thing as, John Tonji, he had 23 points, 3 threes, 8 of 8 from the foul line. John Blackwell had 16 points. Nolan Winter had 15. Again, but you kind of have to wonder, is that going to be a bad thing for Wisconsin if those guys can't get going, or maybe it was just a sluggish opening performance? We'll have to see. Montana State, on the other hand, making their season debut here, 17-18 overall last year, 9-9 in Big Sky play. They knocked off Weber State, Sacramento State, and Montana State to win the Big Sky tournament title. But their stay in the NCAA tournament was short-lived. Montana State fell to Grambling in the first 4. Now, Montana State does have a fair amount of continuity in this team. 3 double-digit scorers are back, including Brian Garacki, Brandon Walker, and Patrick McMahon. Tyler Patterson back as well. The Bobcats also brought in some decent transfers as well. And I'm thinking that Montana State's likely to be a team that you could consider to make their 4th straight NCAA tournament appearance as a class of the Big Sky. Now, Montana State last year, early on had some frustrating performances. They didn't necessarily play the toughest of schedules. Their lone game against a team inside the KenPom top 100 was a 24-point loss to Washington. But that being said, this was still a Montana State team that was fairly, competitive. And even in, prior seasons, they've gone and played tough teams as well, left and right. So it's not like this is going to be any sort of, strange, one-off for Montana State. They're used to playing at this high level. And like I said, I didn't love what I saw from Wisconsin in that first game. And Wisconsin, not necessarily a team that I don't think I can trust to really blow teams away. I mean, last year, Montana State, didn't necessarily play the toughest of schedules, but Wisconsin, they had issues putting some teams away. I mean, they only beat Robert Morris at home by 10 points. They only put up 71 points against Western Illinois. They beat Jacksonville State by 15 points at home. Not necessarily, convincing victories. And I don't think that this one's going to be all that convincing either. I think Montana State, I don't think they win this game, but I think they're more than capable of keeping it competitive within a 10 to 12 points. So I'm going to take Montana State in the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.